So yeah, I'm single. Did not like any of her Instagram posts. Thought about her. Hey, got bandana showing up in here. Thought about her yesterday. Oh, did I think of her? I checked her out a couple times and shit, but I tried to control myself to stop the simp. I'm a guy. I'm not a simp. You know what I mean? I'm a nice guy in this motherfucker. I'm a good guy. I get the hottest bitches. Like how I spoke back in the day. I had the hottest bitches to myself for years, years. And I can't be dealing, looking to wife someone that has already easily slept with three people since I've laid my eyes on her. You know what that means? That's how it feels. It feels that I think it's time to let go because I know my mind be thinking that someone's raw dogging you right now. Like straight up, we're gonna talk in a real agile manner. Someone might be raw dogging you right now. Someone might be trying to get you pregnant. You might be getting cheated on too. Shit, the way shit is right now, how competitive and crazy our men right now. You might be getting cheated on right now too, and you don't know it. So this is the situation in the morning. This is the we're gonna call this the morning checkup for Thursday's puts. What do we have for Thursday's puts? We have lower high. See that? High, high. That's lower high. What do we have that we didn't have here? We had a sell signal AM. We had two, we had a little block of sell signal. We had sell buy, and it might be sell soon. The cloud is somewhere around here, but it's already underneath the cloud with great force. It's a pretty big bullish candle. The main things are new demand or lower demand, lower supply, which implies selling pressure. MACD's on the weekend. VIX is sort of cooling off. So far for the 20 puts, 536p that I got active, this is what's really guiding the trade. It's the high yesterday and the possible high today. If we do a double top, I'll close the trade. I'll take the L to the face and close the trade. If we don't do a double top and we continue and we follow this trend this way, if the trend continues, we will be in 535 and under tomorrow. All this demand is going to go away and we're going to move down maybe another block this big. So demand might be 530 Wednesday and then hopefully 325, 320 Thursday. But by then, my delta is also going to be crushed and destroyed. But that's part of the equation when doing this. I hate the fact that the market's unpredictable now. We had weeks of market predictability. We had weeks. You could just see it. No demand, MACD blown the fuck up one direction days. One direction days, and they lasted a full month and a half. And now it's all mixed. Now it's a mix of buy and sell. But I'm guiding myself in higher highs, lower lows. Let's see if we go like that, right? You see where we were, right? See, higher high, lower low. Once again, where were we? We were right here. Higher high. What date was this? April 2nd. Higher high, lower low. Higher high, lower low. Higher high, lower low. That's where we are today. So if we do the same continuation of trend, like Big Poppy intended, from here, the 30-day high, which is 570, we start either it corrects here, it pivots and goes bullish miraculously and does a hangman, a macro hangman, or we continue going down And my superstition is that we are going under here. We're going down here. Maybe if we squeeze it, we might be going down here with not much difference between today and yesterday. So we're going around this area tomorrow, but definitely this is going to be higher than tomorrow. And that's all that matters. That is all that matters, baby. Let me check the time I took trade to know the price, top and bottom of the candle that I took the trade at. Hold on. Working. No, that those candles are still waiting. This one. This one. Let's see if I find it. I wish it could tell you where you bought it at, It'd be nice. Not the mark, but bought mark, like mark since open, mark since opener, MSO. MSO right here. Be like 537 now, but you got these here. And I think they cooked. I think they cooked. I think I'm still in the red in these puts right here. The calls are fine for December. 50 calls for December, they're up 100,000. But what I really want is these 100,000 calls to hit for next year. Not for next year, but year after next. 480 would be a dream. Hey, Birdie came back. These 1,000 contracts, they're $100,000 a pop right now. $100,000 a pop. And then the 33 or 300,000 shares of BlackRock at 1183 right now. Look, we need 480 for that. If we don't get 480, I'm not getting in that trade. Let me check my finances real quick to see how bad I am between today and yesterday. I had a whole bunch of beef jerky yesterday. Jerky is becoming my lifeblood. I'm eating meat, actual meat, like I'm having meat. Meat. This is cash. Look at that. All that grease. There's grease up in this bag. Listen, I have another receipt up in here for today. This one. It was 148 before, so it's definitely minus 12. I'm at 130 for the 15. $20 under budget. That's that's hard hitting. I gotta cut down on jerky now. Where's the other piece of paper? Here it is. This was yesterday. Premium Kirigiki 35, 135. That's absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. But teriyaki is giving me power, It's changing my appearance and everything. I look different. When I eat meat, I look different. Everything's so expensive in the city that they're making people sick. Based on prices alone, people can't survive, especially my age. I can't survive on cans. You know what'll happen to me? I'll die. I'll become weak. They'll take all my shit if I can't defend myself. So prices in this motherfucker have gotten toxic and criminal. It's like a personal vendetta against white people and shit in this motherfucker. Like try to take everyone's money and shit. Like, yo, food's for everyone. Price it affordably so that you are considerate of other people. But now they're not into that. They're about self preservation. And we should bring out the guns, motherfucker. Because if it's about self preservation, are you gonna price people out of certain food like orange juice in the morning, single use orange juice in the morning, because you don't want people to have it, and instead you might drink it because you might be able to get it for free or whatever, so that the shit stays off the shelf. You should get a bullet, my nigga. Straight up. Straight up, straight up. You want to price shit to the point to give people scurvy, give people protein deficiencies, force people to eat food that you yourself wouldn't eat because that's the only affordable food out there based on your intention. Guns should come out. Guns should come out and there should be threats made. AG should come through. District attorney should pull up. The lead prosecutor in New York City, the AG should pull up. NYPD should pull up. Say, yo, what are you doing with them prices? What's up with that every 2 week $1, $2 increase on food, especially what the people you don't like, upping the price of the things that people you don't like, upping the things of your targets so that your intended targets have to pay more. Oh, charging more, that's too cheap. Bro, guns should come out, my nigga. Guns should come out. Threats should be made. Be like, motherfucker, when you come out of this job, I'm gonna lynch you, motherfucker. You're making these people starve. You're giving these kids scurvy, right? They gums ain't bright red. They gums is pink and light white, right? You making them ill, motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you get. That's what happens when the food supply is being controlled by people who are domestic terrorists. That's what happens. That's basically the narrative that people don't want to accept in this place. Food here, this is for businessmen. This could be $20, but the grocery at Target should not be $3, $4. Like it should not be overpriced $3, $4 because all you're doing is doing more harm to people that you think about. They're doing more harm to people than drugs themselves because you're taking vitamins and minerals from them. You're taking protein from them. You're taking sustenance. You're taking their health, motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Big crisis up in this place. There's a crisis against people with flashy, expensive things. There's a crisis over your hair. You can't have straight hair because that's their target. They want to dreadlock your shit. They want to spit in your hair. They want to dreadlock, they want to ruin your hair. They want to ruin your appearance. They want to pull on your teeth. They want to stretch your gums, right? They want to make you look ugly. My teeth were not like this. My streamers, no. I did not look like this. I did not have a gap on my teeth, but since being in the city, they have played with my teeth enough to look different all of a sudden by pulling, by sticking their fingers in, and maybe injecting things. It has to stop. These people are killing us here. Black people are killing us here, and nobody wants to mention it. Because who the fuck runs the food supply in this motherfucker? Who the fuck leads retail? Who the fuck has a monopoly over retail jobs? Makes sense, right? Who is it? Who has the job? Who wants to retire in a Target? Who wants to retire in a Whole Foods? Black people, motherfucker. So black people are the ones costing people money, are the ones making you ill. Real ill. It's not a joke, man. When you can't when there's no availability of affordable orange juice or at least products that are fortified with vitamin C, people start getting ill. And you, with your intentions of, oh, I don't want Wiley to get 2 bottles of OJ in the morning. Oh, jack it up, it's making $3. Motherfucker, I'm making people ill. And that should go in their brain, deep in their brain, bro, deep in their brain. The mafia has to come back and set prices up. It got to be white people dealing with the food supply in New York, with the freight and everything. Mobsters, real mobsters, up with the food coming at the harbor. Mobsters, mobsters, real mobsters, tough motherfucker. Trying to starve us, motherfucker. From the truck, from the freight. The mafia got to be involved. This has to stop because if not, you're gonna get more of this more nappy hair, more unhealthy people, and they don't even smoke or drink because they can't afford what they need to do to survive, what they need to survive. Basically, food in this place is taking everything from you just to eat, everything from you, every last cent, every dime. And then they, the blacks, obviously, because they got the jobs, they got the money, they could steal the food, they could survive in some other means behind closed doors that we don't with these reparations, right? Go in there, beg for food, take food home, and they complain about rent. See that? They complain about rent. Black people complain a lot about rent, enough to make it a public concern. But they don't want to be talking about the prices they be placing at them stores. They don't want to be talking about the lack of availability, the lack or availability of affordable protein, meats, chickens, fish, based on price. Vitamin C, which is an essential mineral for survival. Fuck that. I'll charge $3 for 15 ounces because it comes from my black balls, right? And we're going through that here, man. They're doing that to us out here. That's why I look like this. That's why from being healthy and coming from Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Georgia, Memphis, Arkansas, Oklahoma, El Paso, Texas, didn't make it to Orlando. I was beautiful as the motherfucker got here, and it's like I got motherfucking muscular dystrophy. Muscular dystrophy in this motherfucker. Like if I look like this my entire life to other people, the people that don't know and see my face, there's a real problem here with the food supply. A deep and concerning monopoly over retail jobs that involve food in the city. And a nonchalant way of looking at their fingernails at the cash register every 2 weeks when you got to pay $2 more for what you bought less than 7 days ago. Give it about 9 days ago. A way like that, check their nails like they done nothing, didn't do nothing, right? And what you just bought is $2 higher, right? You buy it, you come back for it, two more, right? Guns should come out, motherfucker. Guns. Threats should be made that they wake the fuck up and quit their job, bro. Quit their job. Quit their job. Never be seen working with food again for doing that to people, man. Real talk. Threats should be made. Real threats. And if not, the law come up in there. FBI, IRS, check the books. I already explained it multiple times. Multiple times already. You check the freight, MSRP, Costco, right? Costco has MSRP for products on the label. MSRP per item or per case, right? You see that? You see that? That's freight price. That's the price that it comes in a truck. Then you look at the second clipboard at the original document that Target, Whole Foods corporate gave you to price these items. So you got two clipboards, and there you see a percent difference between freight and court and governance, corporate governance. You see two, and you tally them up. You see for this, the increase they want, the profit they want to make is this there. The profit from here to here is this there. The profit from here to here is this there. Uniform with the rest of the stores. And then you pull up the third one. What's on the shelf? What's the price on every single one of those fucking items on the shelf? And if you see a 15% difference, a 20% difference, they're lucky. They're lucky. If they find a 20% increase on food, they'd be lucky and they treated us right in this place. Just like that. If they find a 20% difference from here to here, because Target ain't greedy like that, bruh. Target makes maybe 4 or 5% on items. Target should be affordable, just like Walmart. Walmart sources in a particular way to make a small margin on the products that they sell. So if you take those three clipboards, me as a general manager, a regional manager of Target and Whole Foods at the same time, and I'm doing store by store investigations with what they brought in, what I priced the shit at, and what their current price is, and I see 20% on the bare minimum in that motherfucker, I'm arresting people. I'm arresting people. I'm arresting them. I'm putting them in jail for fraud, for giving them 15. 15, so they black ass be thinking when they fuck with orange juice up in a store. That's what should be done in this place, man. That's what should be done. That's how law and order works. And be firing motherfuckers too. Firing motherfuckers left and right, checking the camera. Who's up in that room? The ticket room, the label room. Who's up in that room? The manager, you out. Cuff. Paddy wagon. You were involved. You put the labels up in this motherfucker in the middle of the night. Court. Quick. Make a judge, pay the judge too to give him fucking hard time. Not a slap on the wrist, not probation. I give him 15. Make it federal. 15 for fucking with food prices. Because it's not going to be 20% above what they should be selling it at. It's going to be way more and ridiculous for some prices. Ridiculous. Because they're the only people that are capable of doing sour gummy worms at $1.16, but mayonnaise that should be $1 something for 5 ounces at $4. They're the only people that would do that to you. Nobody else would fuck with food or fuck with computers or look to break computers. Nobody. It's their mentality. It's their Asperger's or fucking Asperger or their autism or their retardation that makes them do this shit in the places that they work. To then stand there when you're cashing out and go, my nails, act real ignorant. My nails, yeah. My black nails. You understand what I'm saying? Shit has to change in this place. It should not be $600 bare minimum to eat one time and have one coffee and maybe some random things that you want to buy in every month. 600 to survive 1 month in this city. It should not be that way. It should be 150, 150 bare minimum to survive. And you getting beer, you're getting salads at 9.99. You're getting sandwiches. You're getting munchies. You're getting energy drinks. It should be 150. Anything over 150 for a single individual is pushing it. That's mainline prices. That's mainline prices. 300 is to have pastry, donuts, milk, gallons of milk, cereal, meat, rice, chicken, everything in a motherfucker. But here, 300 is a single meal a day. 600 is a single meal a day. That's making us sick. So guns got to come out or you arrest them. Because what's going to come out, it's the war that they've been dreaming of, the violence they've been dreading. They're dreading this war. You know, they want it. They really want it. They want to make you nice and weak so they could come by you and take your phone. Your phone is mine, reparations. Nice and weak, nice and frail. Oh, your bag is mine. Let me beat you for your bag to see if you're gonna be able to see if I could take your bag. It has to change. People gotta get locked up for the monopoly over food prices in this place. They got to lock the fuck up. They gotta put them in federal and wave them goodbye. General managers, employees, you weren't involved in doing that. Oh, that you think that price is too cheap, ma'am? Yeah. Oh, I think this is too cheap. Oh, how much you pay? $10? Oh, that's too cheap. That's too cheap. Yeah? 15 years. 15 is what they deserve. 15, bro. Not 10, not probation, not all Sharpton say my people, my people. 15. So they realize how dangerous they're walking that line. You know, they don't see it. They're retarded. They don't see it. They don't see themselves in that behavior, but they do it every day. How much you pay? Oh, this too cheap. This too cheap. And if you pull the three clipboards, one, two, three, there's over 20% gross profit margin on the items that they sell. More than 20. Exorbitant, retarded percents on certain items. Retarded. And they should not be allowed to operate food establishments. Whomever is hiring them, HRA, the prison system, the shelter system, wherever the fuck they getting these black people to play with our food prices in this city, thinking it's a game. Oh, it's our supermarket, should get arrested. Whomever is hiring them, arrested. Whomever is letting them, whomever the individuals playing with the clipboards, right? The corporate raising the prices from what they should be to what they believe it should be, to what they believe Whitey should get, Whitey should pay more for, should go to jail. Lock them up. Give them 15. 15, no less than that. Why? Because they're making people sick. They're making people run out of money here. This is not Greece, Macedonia, Italy. This is not a foreign country. This is America. In a foreign country, if you're American and a random towel head wants to sell you this pistachio kefir chocolate bar for $25, he could do it. You're a foreigner. But they're not foreigners. We're not foreigners. They're Americans, anti-Americans in this place. And that's what they're doing. They're treating this like if it was Macedonia, Greece, not China, because China's poor. Hawaii. They're treating this like if the items that they sell have to come in through a boat and take 2 weeks for a box of band-aids to get it here, and it has to be priced because it takes so many weeks to get things. That's how it works in Hawaii. The doctor don't come in 2 weeks. The food you buy or what you want in the store is not going to come for 2 weeks. You got to continue coming back to get food and things. They think this is Hawaii. They think they're acting like if they could do whatever they want with the prices, and they should be arrested for it. In my opinion, it should go down in history that Dr. Roman Bonilla, doctor of business administration, wants to prosecute the majority of niggas working in retail establishments for putting exorbitant percents of gross profit margin on items in every single store that they sell. Put my name on the document. Dr. Roman Bonilla. Study found by a doctor says that this is going on, and they're giving people illnesses, scurvy, nutrient deficiency, lack of protein. They're making people sick because when people can't afford it, what happens? They don't buy it. And what happens when they don't stick in their body what they're supposed to be sticking? They go sick, right? So they're deliberately making sick other people with their retardation, with their gross negligence, real gross negligence. You take, like I said, the three clipboards: one, two, three. 5% that the company should want to make, because that's normal. 5% is normal, but over 20% and exaggerated percents again in certain items. Pontius Pilate put them in a cross, hammer that motherfucker in, and stick the spear in their ribs so that they learn the lesson to not play with food. They've only been allowed to do this because the city is corrupt. One, two, blacks have this supremacy in this motherfucker. They don't go to jail. They could steal 125 times and not go to jail. They have this thing. Laws are like in their favor now in this place. They're not putting them in jail. And third, they think that we're not listening. They think that we're not paying attention to what they're doing. That's basically the end result of what they want to do to you. This is how it works for them. And if it's national, if the problem is national, blacks were the reason for inflation. 100%. 100%. Because what do you do with over exaggerated gross profit margins? You stick it into corporations. And what do? They expand. And where does that money come from? From individual people looking to charge you more for things that should be cheap. They created inflation. It's not supply side inflation. And we found out, Jerome Powell found out that it's not profit, that it's not supply side inflation. It's not from the freight It's not from elsewhere. It's right there in the store. It's the people in the store. So they created inflation by charging you more, by looking to charge you 75% on chicken, 75% gross income on chicken. The shit should be $1.25, and they want to fucking double, triple it, 75% extra. No, because it should be that way. Fuck you. What you think about, the way they think, retarded. Don't let them. Get them out. That's the food for thought of the morning. Don't let them. Take that shit from them. Take their power. Lock keys up. Lock the stickers. Lock the stickers. Lock their ability to change prices. Do like Aldi does it. I already talked about this hundreds of times. That's why I'm flowing in it. You know, Aldi, the supermarket, Aldi has set prices for every item in the store. And they use a piece of plastic, right, that you slide in the shelf, and it becomes a permanent price. And that's what they should do to every single food establishment in the city outside bodega, so that they can't fuck with it. They decide they don't have the means or the ways to play with that. And if they out of nowhere, they pull a price out their hat and try to put stickers on it, you go straight to the label. That's not the real price. That's the real price. And you make a complaint with it, and you get the price that's on the shelf, because they're fucking robbing you here. I guarantee you, 600 to survive, bro, and all you have is coffee and $2.34 beer. They robbing you here. They robbing people here. They want to act like fat rich people in this motherfucker, and they're dangerous people, man. They're dangerous as a motherfucker. Dangerous as a motherfucker. They're making people sick. That's what they're creating a health concern. A real health concern. And in their minds, in the minds of black people, the problem in the city is homeless people. Like, they don't have enough of a mirror, introspection, to see themselves saying, "Oh, no, that's too cheap. That's too cheap. How much you pay? $10? Oh, that's too cheap." They don't have enough introspection to see that they're doing damage to people, that they're robbing you of your money. For a foreigner, absolutely normal. If you go into Italy and they tell you for a crepe, for a small pizza, that it's $35, you got to pay that. You got to pay that. You're a foreigner. You're a tourist. New Yorkers are not tourists of their own fucking supermarket. They're not. They're not. They live here. And they're taking advantage of you just like a tourist, or worse. Should not be done. They should not be allowed. I'm done. I'm not going to continue talking about it because I'll get more heated. That the words I already spit. I spit straight bars in this motherfucker. I want to prosecute, man. I want to prosecute. They're robbing people out here. They're making people sick. All right, we got a cell signal at the 8:30, 9 o'clock block. I'm pretty sure it's going to go away based on this demand, but that's basically how the market's been flowing. It's been acting a little strange. Serious, bro. It's not a joke. It's not a laughing matter, man. Food prices, you can't fuck with that. You can't fuck with that, bro. But they're fucking with that here. They're fucking with that blindly, like they in this retarded way. Like, yeah. Oh yeah, how much you pay for them peanuts? $4.99, $4.44. Now that's too cheap. That's too cheap. Bruh. Stop. Stop. They serve a hole in them, bruh. They serve surgery in that motherfucker. That shit come out the mouth, pop, in the throat. Fucking kung fu hand to the motherfucking neck, like, bow, shut the fuck up. Do you have any idea what you're doing to people out here when you talk like that? And it's people from all shapes and sizes. Could be a homeless black bum in the bodega. You ask him for a chopped cheese, and he be whispering to the cash register, "Oh, charge him more. Yeah, charge him more, charge him more." So that's where inflation's coming from, bro. It's these people. Case in point. Knock on wood. I've been here 2.5 years already. This is what these people are doing to you. blatantly too in front of you. Oh, charge him more, charge him more, charge him more. Back, the throat. Have that motherfucker swallow that Adam's apple, motherfucker. They have no idea what they're doing to people. They're making people sick, real sick, not little sick. They don't know illnesses and diseases due to protein deficiency, due to vitamin C deficiency, due to bioavailable, biological matter, fiber in their body. They don't understand those deficiencies. They think that you can survive off air and shit because they eat they dookie. They into that Dougie. Got them retarded. Serious, bro. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Shit got to change. It is not a joke. They into that Dougie. They get them into that Dougie, trapping and shit like gangsters, and they think the world is theirs. And what they're doing is fucking people up to the point that I gotta go to jerky. You see, high sodium, put my kidneys at risk just to consume what my body's asking for. Because I'm not too selective at this point in what I want and what my body needs. I could only afford a certain number. So based on number, if I want to stick protein in my gut, I gotta eat 10 ounces of jerky along with all the sodium to ensure that my body has what it needs. Because if it were for them, that bag of jerky from $12.99 would be 15, 16. And then what? You know what I mean? Then what? Then what else are they gonna up? 15 ounces, 13 ounces of juice, literally like 12, $3. What is that? And that's the affordable brand. That should be $1 as they intended. It should be the corporate gross margin, you know? The corporate game, not their game, but nah, they do it to drain you of your cash. So that you're cash strapped. And then the same people, right, come back. And when you see them coming out at night, when you see them hanging out, they got Gucci, they got Versace, they got motherfucking Dior Air Jordans, they got all this flashy ass shit. And what they do to the supermarket is try to rob you dry. They shouldn't be allowed. I'm sorry, they should not be allowed. This guy's saying that there's a bear trap today, followed by massive pump all day. Don't say that. we've been we've been going down since 570. Yeah, we're waiting. If this demand goes away, this trade will gonna be good. But if not, it's gonna be a hangman situation. It's gonna be one top, two top, and three top. A quite separated one too. You see the hangman? Yeah, it's kind of right there. It's like a hangman. One, two, three. Hangman, upside down hangman. So it should drop if it's the hangman signal. And trust me, they do eat their shit, bro. I seen a fucking guy in the subway, right? MTA, homeless motherfucker, crazy motherfucker. He was sleeping on the. I was sleeping right on my corner, the Motel 3, 3-star motel, which is the corner seats in the subway train. When I did, because I don't go into that motherfucker anymore. I sat there, I slept, and I seen him sleeping. The cops came, they woke him up, and that nigga squatted, opened the door, squatted, grabbed it, and fucking ate a log of shit from his own body about a palm width, like about a palm big, like that, and put it in his mouth. And I casually took a piss and checked because I know he squatted to take a shit. I casually looked, and there was nothing there. I mean, there was some feces on the ground, but he picked it up and put it back in his body. So that's what's happening in this motherfucker. They eat it themselves. They eating from the motherfucking from the Eden's apple. Remember, Satan, God told you don't eat from the apple, and the apple is your body. You can't eat from your body. And Eve ended up doing it, and Eve gave a little bit of that punishment to Adam and banished from motherfucking the Garden of Eden forever. Behavior is also exhibited in gorillas. Gorillas eat their dookie too. They pull that shit out and they ate the whole thing. Obviously, Their feces is mostly biological fiber, but so they develop that behavior. So this shit is in humans too. This shit, people is doing that in their shit, and that shit's not good for their health. Puerto Ricans do that shit too. We ended up talking about shit, but Puerto Ricans do that too. And when they end up doing that, bro, they lose their fucking mind. They could be from whatever status. They become criminal. They start killing people. They start packing guns. They start, drug trafficking, this and that. If they eat dookie and you know that they're open about it, move on because they're dangerous people. They're either crazy homeless motherfuckers or they're dangerous motherfuckers. You can't trust them. Starving. Smells like chicken here and steak every morning. So yeah, we got a bearish signal here. I'm pretty sure all this demand is gonna move it up. We're gonna see what happens today. I'm gonna relax now. Relax a little bit. AI for inbox. Gemini email, not now. What we got here? We got Schwab, Amazon tip ranks. If I were to get a breakfast sandwich today, I am screwed, baby. I am screwed. Shit's expensive. I'm gonna get the fucking hammer. Complete your first eye drop study. All right. Let's see if they ask me for the. Yes. Yes. No. No. Yes. Hopefully this one pays a lot. This might be the big bang. Today this month we might make an additional $300. We might. This is a study. I don't know how much this one pays. This one doesn't have a payment. I'm doing a eye drop study. Eye drop study, and I'm pretty sure they're in the PO box. Yep. Next. Another study in 4 hours. Uh, 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 uh. Another study in 4 hours, baby. Hopefully they pay good. This one, the eye drop study. It's not. They didn't mention anything about an incentive. Hopefully it's NCW, man. That one says that it repaired corneas, had L-theanine and other. It's in my PO box right now. So it's a type of ingredients in eye drops that could improve corneal damage from sand and shit. I definitely have a lot of corneal damage, so I'm interested in those eye drops, and they are in my PO box. In my PO box. I'm also thinking of taking my BAT basic basic attention token from the Brave browser and distributing these $56 into my staked claim. Although they're all down, I gotta make sure it's done when it's high and then exchange when it's low. Make it USD and then wait for a low day like that and then stick more money. And it's cheaper, believe it or not. This is a loophole how I think I got paying less for investments. If you buy Bitcoin first, Bitcoin has a low network fee on Coinbase, right? And then if you take or exchange from Bitcoin to the coins that you're staking, you reduce the network fee by 40 cents per dollar. You see what I mean? So if the network fee is nothing, let me check the network fee. $10 paid with cash. 10 USD, which is that review order. Let me check at the fee. There's a $1 fee, $1 fee for $10. Let's check a dollar compared. You do a dollar should be 10 cents for a dollar, right? Review order. All right, it says 50 today, but other times, so it's best to do 10. So if you do 10, right, and then from Bitcoin, you transfer to the Ethereum network, it's 10 cents. So you're saving a whole bunch of money, right? Just doing Bitcoin and distributing the Bitcoin money into every staked item because you're saving, I don't know, 50 cents each. So your fees, let's say if you're distributing $5 across five cryptos on the Ethereum network, that'd be 250, right? So it's 250 in fees compared to 50 cents in fees if you transfer it from it's a $2 gain. You're saving more and you end up with more gain. That's basically how it works. If you're only doing a $1 transaction on your stake gains, right? And you're only receiving 50 cents per transaction, you deposit it first into Bitcoin, and then from Bitcoin you distribute it into the stake, and that's it. That's basically how you. That's basically how you get it done. Too simple, too easy. That's too easy. It's easy money, and you're getting 90 cents in the motherfucker. You're not getting 50 cents. You're getting 90 cents in the maybe 89 cents into the motherfucker after you do the trade. And considering the total cost, right? You do 10 is $10, which is technically what I did every week, right? So you do 99 cents. Hold on, calcu. You do 0.99 cents plus 11. No, wait, 0.11 times 5 times 5, and you get 154. So the real loss total um is a full dollar difference. But it's not just a full dollar difference in fees because you're sticking more money in each crypto. You're sticking 89 cents compared to 50 cents if you did it individually. Fees are not too much, but you're still sticking in it. So a dollar short, you're doing $1 less in fees, or maybe 96 cents in fees, or 96 cents less in fees, and you get 90 cents or 90 cents per transaction on each. It would be nice to make a recurring transaction from Bitcoin in the other ones, but I don't think that's possible. All the rest, when it comes to recurring by weekly. You see, you can't do convert. You can't do you could only buy weekly instead of convert weekly, and that would be an advantage because all you need to do is set it up. Be like, buy 10 Bitcoin, then convert from Bitcoin to whatever the amount, and if Bitcoin goes down that day, goes up that day instead of down every Sunday, then you make the most money. You know what I mean? You're making more money. You could probably save more than 154 as opposed to just buying Bitcoin on the low. Ay, that could be a really good idea. Might as well. Let me tell him. Let me tell him. Let me tell him. Let me tell him. Hold on. Let me have a conversation with these guys and tell them to add something real special. Because I'm a doctor. I'm the realest special shit. Chat. Where's the chat at? Contact us. Oh, I see it. I see the right here. I saw it right here. Right here. What's up, Papa? This one. This one. This one. Um, I want to speak to a representative agent. Send me to an agent. Um, I want to suggest a new a new type of transaction on Coinbase. Find me an agent. Chat here. More than an hour? What? Something's happening. Smells good. Very good food. Very good food. Yummy, yummy. I'm gonna ask him to take that in. Anyone there? Let me go and chat. Apparently, there's no one on the live. Hold on. Close it. Tell him about that shit. Find me. Coinbase. ¿Cómo está la carne en esta foto? Carne de chuleta. Ave María, el steak está encendido, nene. Carne de buey bien picadita. Hay 1,000, 2,000 libras de carne ahí. Ay, Dios mío. Estamos bueyendo aquí. Aquí hay bueyendo. I was looking at there was lots of big fucking oxen in PR. When I saw that, I was thinking about meat. Imagine owning 50 of them and they reproducing at the rate of 6 a year, 6 new ones a year, and little to no maintenance. It's basically free roam, and you chopping up 2,000 pounds of beef, or just one. You don't need to be so abusador, just one. And meat for days. Got a half of that. Steak, the butter. Be delicious. And at that point, once you get like 50, 60, it start becoming cheap. The per pound price based on maintenance starts going low, real low. Ooh, so many pieces of cow. Big cows, baby. And they're big too. They're not tiny. They're big oxen. I mean, generally, the American ones are way taller and bigger, but for PR, forget about it. You're going to get 2,000 pounds of meat from both. 2,000. Two of them. Lots of work there. Got to take it to the man. The man will. You got to bring an American man to do it, and he'll do it right. Just open it, a knife, curved, thin knife like that. The legs, skin them in the field, come in, skin and degutted in the field, come in and playing, playing the knife sharpener like a Guido, like, and get to town and finish him up real quick too. One day, the whole thing, you got 1,000 pounds, and you weigh it, 855 pounds of shit. Carne, carne, steaky. Yeah, we're waiting for this. 15 more minutes. We got wicks to the upside here. We got one wick to the upside. the downside, one wick to the upside on the sell signal. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, these puts are active. Junk, 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 junk. Mm-mm. There's an 86-cent beer in PR, a new one. It's called a Silver Star. I have to research it. It's like, how does it taste? I'm like that. I like beer. I like cheap beers. Cheap beers are the shit. Overall, the best American cheap beer that there is Ham's beer. $3.50 for a six pack. So it's like 50 cents a beer. And they are tall. They're not 10-ounce piece of shit now. They're 15-ounce cans. They're not 13 now, they're 15-ounce cans. Mm. They taste like honey and sweet. Vanilla. Very delicious stuff. I want a bagel from here. I see a bagel shop right there. I'm thinking about a bagel with cream cheese, and if it's cheaper than my breakfast sandwich, I won.